what's up everybody? Welcome to a brand new video on PowerDrift. ये थोड़ा अलग से है. I'm gonna do this vlog style, okay? Now you've obviously seen the thumbnail and this is a Jimny video. I've done a vlog right in the beginning of the year with Ferraris. You've seen that Dubai one. Varun ने वो vlog किया है, Karan ने vlog किया है. I think काफ़ी time हो गया किसी ने vlog नहीं किया है. So we thought we'll take a chance, we'll take an opportunity and do this in vlog style. जब भी normally people talk about Delhi cars, थोड़ा people think chrome wom hoga and all. There's nothing on this car. It's like an antithesis Delhi car. It's done very, very tastefully. It's green, it's mean. I can see it behind me. तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं. No, I'm just joking. But see, listen, Technical Guruji has done a collab with PD in the past, so shout out to him. But I'm just kidding, guys. थोड़ा मस्ती मजाक चलते रहता है. Because this video, I want this to be like a conversation. तुम लोगों मेरे बीच में थोड़ा चिल करेंगे, मस्ती मजाक होगा, टाइम पास होगा, क्वेश्चंस भी डालो, कमेंट्स डालो, सब आंसर करूँगा. Now, let's introduce the car because it's so cool. It just is. Now, the thumbnail already has given away a bunch of stuff on this car, but obviously this doesn't look like a standard Jimny in any form, right? First and foremost, color is not the sort of standard stuff you get in India. Maruti Suzuki doesn't offer this paint option on the car at all. Now, the big change obviously on the outside is that alloy wheel and tire combination, because you see the normal tire on the Jimny, the stock tire, is like a ballet shoe or like a pair of racing shoes, like an Onitsuka Tiger or something. It's not really meant for this. This, on the other hand, is like a set of Timberlands, for those who don't really know sneaker jargon, or simpler stuff, woodland shoes. Something you can really go hiking in, something nice and chunky, something like me, big, nice and meaty. But the 16-inch wheel on that and the tire, again, is not why I've flown all the way from Mumbai and not why Vikas has flown all the way from Pune to Delhi on a Sunday to talk about. What we are going to talk about is the stuff you and I can't see, the stuff that's under the skin. So let's actually go find the owner and talk to him about the car, because he'll give a better sort of in-depth knowledge on the car. And I know you guys sometimes love that anal technical stuff. So let's go find him. In the meanwhile, check out the car. Yo. Okay, first and foremost, I'm going to apologize for all the sweat that you guys see, because it's still the summer in Delhi. Yeah. It's still like some 36 degrees. Anyways, Achintya Mehrotra, the guy who owns this car and the person who can bring you all these parts for your Jimny. We'll get to that in a bit, but yeah. I give them a brief sort of run through of what the car has. Obviously, you've done the wrap and the wheels and stuff, but what I really want you to tell me is what the technical stuff is. Because sometimes, although we do faff a lot on PowerDrift, and we are known to be a little less formal and a little more fun-oriented, some of the boys and girls there watching do want to know the technical bits of it. And we like getting you the technical bits once in a while, don't we? Right. So, I mean, you're going to go deep technical into this, aren't you?
Not really, but so that a layman can understand exactly what has been done on the car and what exactly the components are meant for and how it compares with, you know, the stock and the other products which are out there. These are RPT1 category wheels, which is comes under the all-road category. That was derived actually from the McLaren F1 back in 97, 98, 99.
Was it? Is that the history of the wheel?
Yes, that's the actual history of the wheel.
I never knew that. See guys and girls, stuff you'd never know on PD. Rare, but it happens once in a while. Okay, let's talk about what we can't see though. Let's talk about suspension, because that's where your real
game is.
That, and it's not cheap.
It's not cheap.
It's not cheap at all. Like it's really expensive, but it's really, really high-end hardware.
Yes. Most of the parts which are running on this car, it's imported from Tanabe, Japan. Okay, and it's running a adjustable suspension. Now the usual lift kits, you know, what happens is they give only a predetermined damping and a specific lift. Let's say a 50 mm or a 60 mm, 70 mm, like that kind of stuff.
Right.
Herein, the goal is that this suspension is adjustable in both ride heights That is, you can adjust the lift all the way from maybe 5-10 mm till 40 mm on the fronts,
Okay.
and 35 mm at the rear.
So, sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah.
If you go all the way down, that's stock ride height.
Still more than the stock you
Slightly
can keep.
more.
That is the least setting which you can have.
Okay.
And you can go all the way up to 35 mm at the back and 40
on
mm
the
at the
front.
front. This also gives you the option of adjusting the damper stiffness. You have on the 14-click dial, okay, so 1 being the softest and 14 being the stiffest. And there's a huge difference, you know, day and night difference between the compression and the rebound when you change the stiffness. So this adjustable suspension doesn't require, you know, the caster correction bushes or cross member drop kit or even the extended brake lines, because the lift isn't that much. I specifically asked Tanabe that whether we need all these. They told no, but the adjustable lateral or the panhard rods, it's an option, okay? It's recommended. We don't force the people to buy, but it's a recommended option from my side. Then there's the steering damper, which has a 10% up on the damping force, okay? There's a strut brace added onto the front. Everything is bolt on, and everything I saw being manufactured at the Japan facility in Shiga back in March 2023. It's also running a Fujitsu axle back exhaust system.
Which, if you hadn't mentioned it, or if you never like talked about it on social media,
Yeah.
if you didn't sit me down and made me hear it like a few minutes ago,
Yes.
I would have never known it existed.
Yeah.
Because you really can't.
You can't make out, because everything is as per the Japanese standard regulations and
Yeah.
all. Okay.
So it's all
there's
sort of Japan legal.
everything is Japan legal.
Okay, I think that's about sums up classroom talk about what the car has, or like a master class, or what is that thing called? TED Talk. This is a
Yeah.
PD Talk. I think it's time to drive. Now, we're going to do off-road today, and then you're going to see me change my clothes and do another day of shooting, because we're going to do on-road stuff tomorrow because we don't have enough time today. But we are at off-road adventure zone
Yep.
in Gurgaon,
Faridabad Road.
And they've been very generous and very gracious to let us shoot here. So thank you guys. Shout out to you guys. And if you want to come and off-road in a sort of enclosed, sort of controlled environment, then this is a great place to do it. I mean, really they have some difficult stuff here as well. But we're going to take it easy today because it's a brand new car. We don't want to.
That's fine.
And I mean, we've driven the Jimny, so we sort of have a benchmark now. So let's see how much better this is, because I know for a fact that tires make a huge difference straight up. But now this has suspension also. So looking forward to driving. Okay, let's see what this fuss is all about, right? Now, as I said, this is some expensive stuff, so this is the best stuff you can get for a Jimny right now. It is literally JDM spec. If you are into that sort of stuff, this is genuine JDM stuff. It's not like somebody putting a sticker on a car and saying JDM. This is like real Japanese domestic market spec stuff. Straight up first impression, this thing feels more easy to drive, so less effort to drive as the standard car was, for sure. Again, it's got the bigger tires and the suspension lift kit, and I think the Jimny needed a little more ground clearance, and what these guys have done, what AM Racing has done by fitting the Tanabe suspension, is give it that little more ground clearance and put those tires that gives it that even little more ground clearance. I think it has really helped. Let's see how it does on the rocks, because the stock ones just slightly struggle on the rocks. Much less effort. Definitely much less effort. Now, of course, it's not direct comparison as such, but I can tell you, in general, by just driving this, that this thing feels a lot easier to drive. Remember when I did the first drive, I said that off-road, the Jimny needs a little bit more of a, how do you say, a little bit more of a experienced hand to drive it well off-road. This makes it a lot easier to drive. That's what this has done. Okay, let's see articulation, because I don't see if that bigger tire touches anywhere. I don't think it should. Nonetheless. so easy. There you go, a little bit of touching, and that's the rear differential doing its thing. You can hear it work in this car. There you go. Let's see how it does some slush. Of course, this is the kind of easy stuff that you'd expect this to do. But again, coming to the fact that this is like really high-end stuff. You know, sometimes you just have to put in the money to like improve the car, and sometimes this high-end bolt-on stuff just works. We've all seen it on the VW group cars, right? The VW like tuners, just everything is bolt-on, tuck, 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 and it works. This is that. This is the VW of Suzuki, if that makes any sense at all. I know it doesn't, but this just proves my point. R&D done, engineered, or researched parts always work better than Jugaad. Not that Jugaad doesn't work, sometimes Jugaad works as well. But let's see if this does any well in some slush. I hate doing this, car gets really dirty, but chalo dekhte. Hey, it looks like chocolate milkshake in here. Zero throttle is going through the ruts. 20% throttle. Yo, dude, if this thing gets a tune on it, this thing is going to be so much better. It's going to be complete. Then it's going to be complete. It's got the exhaust, which is really good, and it's got like the suspension and the tires and stuff. Well done. But it's not just off-road driving that's important, because tomorrow I'm going to take it on-road, and that's the big test. New day, new shirt, same car, same Jimny. I wanted to start with an anecdote. You remember a few years ago when Mahindra had an ad that said Thar hates Star. By the way, this is on the correct side. We're on the correct side of the road, and that truck just went on the wrong side. And just chaos. Thar hates Star. That was the tagline, right? I think the Jimny hates Star even more sometimes. It feels more at home on like an off-roady trail, dirt, etc. And on the road, it just doesn't have the poke to like really go. Especially like now. If you put like bigger wheels and tires on it, it feels a little slower than the stock one, but that was obvious. The good thing though is on this, with the suspension on it, it feels much nicer, it feels more planted, it feels more comfortable, and if you stiffen it up a little bit, which you can considering the fact that this is adjustable, it actually handles better too. Even with these tires on it, and they're not like tarmac specific tires, right? They're like all-terrain tires or like empty tires or whatever they are. This feels better in terms of handling than the stock car. And that's not something that a lot of people can claim with a lot of tuned cars or modified cars, because yeah, fine, you can put lowering springs and lower your car, or you can put like some sort of suspension, or you can revalve the strut or whatever, but this thing, as I said earlier, it's engineered properly and therefore it works. It's as simple as that. This car feels much nicer to drive than a stock one does, both in terms of ride and handling. Ugh. More people on the wrong side of the road. क्या चल रहा है यार? Okay, verdict देते चलो. This is expensive, but it is good. Now, if you're going to keep your Jimny for a very, very long time, and if you are going to make this a big project car, honestly, when you think about it, when you think of other suspension stuff that you can put in like higher end cars and all, it's not that expensive. But for a car that costs 15-16 lakh rupees, thoda महंगा है. It's a fact. If I had the money, would I do this? 100%. No question about it. What would I change in this car? Well, I know that the exhaust is engineered again for the Jimny and it matches all the Japanese regulations and stuff like that, and it is extremely high quality stuff. But if I had the choice to do a Jimny, I would put like a straight pipe screaming exhaust to remind me of a Gypsy. maybe side exit too. I know it's not legal, और comments में फाड़ मत देना मेरी, but sometimes मजा आता है यार exhaust के साथ. थोड़ा loud गाड़ी अच्छा लगता है कभी-कभी. This one's a little too quiet, but it's still fun. Okay, let's wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. थोड़ा informal था ये, थोड़ा लंबा भी था vlog, but we're gonna try and do different things. Why not? You guys have asked for it, so करते हैं यार. Whatever you guys ask for, we will give you, because that's the PD way. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
I want you to be scared of it.